Damn, why is there so many of y'all? Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Oh. Yeah, I mean, you know.
That'll do it.
I have to turn up the a little bit more.
Oh, that's good. It also adds more HUD, so now I can. Oh, I was killed like instantly.
Damn.
You can see their health bars and stuff, all of them, above their heads, and their stamina and magicka bars, which is pretty helpful. Magicka, especially if you're fighting a mage, it's good to know how much magicka they have.
If I keep going this way, right? That's... Okay, I think I'm going the right way. I don't know.
Turn the difficulty down. I was playing on expert. What the?
Oh, cool.
Let's go with that.
I will actually shave and then move on.
Stop dodging.
Wonderful.
Scary. Balls.
I think it's funny that I'll literally just like put aside whatever quest I'm doing to just pick flowers and mushrooms.
Got your
Leave me
priorities
alone, dog.
straight. Be in fire while they're in water. Oh, I got it.
This should be good, says the Imperial soldier.
Are we going to see some action? It's not bad.
Fuck you. Right, anyway. Okay, where the fuck am I going? Ooh. Oh, wait. There's a lot of snowberries here.
Very good. God, and hunger.
Going the wrong way. I think I'll just go this way, perhaps. I'll get more snowberries later. I'm pretty reliant on my horse as well. Oh. Oh. I can't take my horse here, can I? Oh. Will he find his way home?
I don't think so.
Well, please don't die. Horsey, I love you. I've got to go this way though. Unfortunately. Wait. I don't have to go this way? Maybe I will come back later then. I'm supposed to get down there, huh? know where I'm supposed to go. Crikey. Not that way. Don't think that way. Doesn't look right. I guess I'll just go this way then. Guess that works. Perhaps it will lead me where I'm trying to go.
Where are you trying to go?
I don't know. I'm just following the fucking pointy dudes. Pointer thing. I feel like a mixture of Aragorn and like Geralt, but also a mysterious third thing, which is lesbian herbalist with my butch knightly wife, you know? That's
something we can all admire.
Yeah, that sounds like a dream to me. I don't know what I'm doing. Where am I going? Okay, let's let's go up. Let's not do that. Let's not get stuck. Is it? Ooh. Mushrooms. Hell yeah. You know. Maybe this is the way down. What the fuck is that? It's like moving fire.
Oh, it's probably a flame atronach. Oh yeah, it's a flame atronach and it's shooting fireballs.
I'm gonna just not, you know.
You can learn how to sell one of those, or how to summon one of those.
Is that a fucking walrus, dude?
Oh yeah. I think they're called horkers in this game, but walruses.
Cool. Oh. Interesting. Right, horsey. Let's fucking get going again. Right? Right. What is that? A clam. I just harvested a clam.
Nice.
Nearn root. Is that important at all?
It is a pretty valuable alchemy ingredient. It's good for making potions.
Cool. I'm gonna have to like learn how to do that because I wish I could have Lydia ride my horse while I'm not riding my horse so that she can like, you know, keep following me, but
Yeah.
you know, with the horse. I wish I was the passenger princess. You know what I mean? So much easier to collect all these herbs. Herbs and spices. Herbs and things.
I think I left my laptop charger at home.
Oh. My laptop is like, you know that where the thing that the TV's on out there?
Yeah.
Like where the Wii is and stuff in between that the little middle space at the bottom. That's where my computer is. I don't know if you might use the same.
Probably not. If it's a gaming laptop, it takes pretty... I really thought I grabbed it. I remember putting it in here. No, that was the mouse.
Rough. What's this?
What's this then?
Oh. It's like a lot of clams.
It's not the same kind. That's okay.
It's alright.
It's alright. Not your fault. Oh, it's my fault.
Oh jeez, Lydia scared the shit out of me. I feel like I shouldn't be able to just steal all this stuff.
I'm pretty sure whoever lives there might be dead.
Yeah, but I feel like I'm able to steal so much stuff.
A lot of the time, if you're stealing stuff, it's because you made friends with the person, but that also doesn't make very much sense.
Oh. Worker loaf.
Nice. You make a lot of soups and stuff.
I love soup.
All the food in Skyrim looks a bit gross.
A little bit.
What was that thing that looked like bread or something? Some of the pastries look pretty good. That one, that vegetable soup looks okay. Okay, never mind. I thought I saw something. It's tasty.
Maybe that's gonna be. I can poison my apples? Why would I?
I don't think. I'm not sure. I know in Oblivion you could poison food and people would actually. Fuck yeah! You might be able to put a poison apple in someone's pocket and they might eat it in Skyrim.
Oh. Wow. I'm gonna
What
consider
happens
that.
if you reverse pickpocket a poisoned apple, Skyrim?
According to the unofficial Elder Scrolls pages, since the potions are weightless, they
That's
can be
Oblivion,
reversed
you
pickpockets
ass.
into a per-
I mean, I can just live here. This is my home now.
I'm pretty sure the poisoned apple was something that was added.
Might be new. Oh. I love that me and my horsey can swim. It's the best fucking function in this entire game. Yo.
Halt! That's privileged information. Now, move along. Are you joking? Even if we had a prisoner by that name, the only way to be released is by order of the Imperial Legion.
I
Now,
left
I
this.
suggest you turn around and go back the way you came.
That's good you didn't.
Until next time.
Yeah. Can I stealth this mission?
You can stealth most missions. It depends on if you're good enough. And using spells can be really helpful, like invisibility spells.
Does it matter if I told the guy I wasn't gonna fucking, kill anyone. But I'm considering it.
Who did you tell you? What quest are you doing?
God, how do I make it a different kind of map? This is terrible.
Oh, are you trying to?
Oh,
Yeah,
there
you
we
can't. No, you can't do that without killing people.
I can't.
Unless you join the Imperials and get a high rank with them, then you can order General. Well, you can ask General Talos to remove, to take him out of a captivity, but otherwise you can't do it peacefully.
I can't sneak in, grab them, go.
No. Once you grab them, they'll be hostile.
Sneak in, grab him, kill them on the way out. It's probably best to kill them before then, though.
Yeah, because he's pretty flashy. I did right.
Why do I suck right now?
I'm not sure why you're not getting bonus damage either, because those are stealth shots and you should be getting more damage.
Hold on. Lydia,
I've got your back.
hold my shit.
I am sworn to carry your burdens.
Shut up.
If you're wearing heavy armor, that also makes it harder to do stealth. Oh, yeah.
Lead on.
I need like a full outlet to plug this into, but both of those are taken.
Over there.
Oh, yeah.
Matt's
I remember now.
charger and stuff. Not worry.
'Cause I've charged my phone using that extension before, but this needs a little bottom thing, you know? Whatever this peg is called.
Oh. I think it's called a ground.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure that's right.
I just keep shooting at this guy. He's doing literally fucking nothing about it. Arrow to the knee. Talk about arrow to the everything.
So true.
Oh, I didn't realize they were already coming to get her. Yeah, like that. That's how you're gonna die. Shut up. Ooh, elven light armor. Ooh. Ew!
That's good light armor.
Ew! Sorry I had to be naked, bro. I understand the discomfort with that shit.
Yeah, I always feel really awkward doing that to NPCs. You leave a lot of naked corpses in your wake instead. Have you really lived if you haven't left naked corpses in your wake?
No. Is there any other enemies?
Probably once you get in there, there will be. Not just inside,
Take
like
this
with
and
the-
hold on to it.
What the fuck?
I'll be back for it later. I'll pay you
Bro's
good.
shirtless out here.
Don't lose it. No time to talk. Snitch or double cross me and I'll kill you. I mean it.
It's pretty funny when bandits are trying to intimidate the literal dragonborn.
Oh fuck, wait.
specifically call it elven light armor, but there's no elven heavy armor. Maybe there is in, like where they live, Aldmerits. Oh, wait, no, they don't live in Aldmerits. Aldmeris is the land that, like, specifically the High Elves claim they come from, but it might not really exist.
Hmm.
And everyone on Tamriel except they're not the Khajiit, except the lizard people, they're not native to Tamriel. All the elves and the men, they came from different places. Yeah. Pardon me.
Lydia, come here. Let me fucking talk to you. Shit.
Bro, why is specifically just Skyrim not playing to my headphones?
That's okay.
It'll be easier
Oh my god, Lydia, stop.
to hear some stuff.
Did you see someone run past us now? Great. Thanks. Bastard stole from me. I'll catch him though.
Yeah, you look silly in that.
I've got your back. I am sworn to carry.
Yes,
your
you
burdens.
are sworn to carry my burdens, so carry them and shut up.
So very true. She says it in such an annoyed tone.
Yeah.
Oops, I took those from her.
You lead, I'll follow.
She's such a bitch about it. Shut up. Oh, fuck me.
Well, Lydia will also shout racist stuff sometimes like that, but...
Like what?
Well, she was just saying your kind don't belong here. But that's only because of, like, Skyrim, where, like, obviously in Skyrim, a lot of characters have the same voice actors, including Lydia's. So the files for her aggressive, like, her combat dialogue will just be, like, Nord female combat. So all the things that the other Nord females say in combat, she'll also say.
So Nords are all just racist.
I mean, to be... to be fair, all of the races in Elder Scrolls are pretty goddamn racist. And the least racist game was probably Oblivion, and that took place in Cyrodiil, which is like the heart of the Empire, and the Empire, despite its flaws, is very progressive. They want all races to work together. But most of the races don't really like that idea.
That's dumb.
I mean, it's realistic.
Yeah. But I hate that.
The Empire also definitely, like, I understand not wanting to join it. It is far from perfect itself. Just better than the alternative. I also got a mod that adds cats. I think they're all the same cat though. They're all this grey striped one. But all the dogs look the same in Skyrim, so I guess that's fair.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? I don't know if that'll actually make a difference,
My
but
goodness, these people line it up.
am I just unable to unlock stuff that's master, or can I, like...
Oh no, you can. It's just very difficult.
Okay.
It's a very tiny margin of... You only got 17 lockpicks, so be careful. Oh!
Fuck! That
I
was
hate
so
when that
close!
happens. Try and like remember right where you were. I got that a lot quicker than I would have. Like even with perks that make master lockpicking easier, I still struggle to pick master level lockpicks. And like the mods also make like the ins a bit more likely.
Very dope. I'm gonna save right this moment just so that I can, you know. I feel like if I go this way, you know, I'm...
Damn, look at that. She's making dumplings.
I just gotta take all books and then I sell them.
That's fair. Like these things are pretty tasty looking. These dumplings.
They look alright. I thought those fucking, the sweet rolls,
Those sweet rolls look pretty good.
I stole a bunch of them.
How come I can take your plates but what the fuck? Take their plates but not their food. They've got a slab of raw beef on the table. That's healthy. Guess they didn't have like...
Well, I
kosher
mean,
back
you
then.
can actually eat raw beef, I'm pretty sure.
It's one of the safer raw meats to eat, but with any raw meat there's a risk.
Yeah.
Obviously it's not as bad as like a chicken or
Yeah,
other
but
stuff
you
you can get
can't
salmonella
eat
from.
chicken
raw.
at all. Empty wine bottles, all those are...
Like there's a lot of raw steak dishes like poudre tartare. I don't even really know what poudre tartare is. I just know it's raw steak.
Hell yeah, Lydia, let's go. So you're probably just having your fucking lunch. Like, fuck you.
Like, I'm pretty sure in the base game, this dude right here, Bellathor, I don't think he ever leaves his store. But with some mods, he'll, like, go out and have dinner at the inn.
Who are you? Come here and talk to me. Do you matter at all? I don't want to just let fucking criminals go.
I mean, people in there, probably none of them are criminals. They're captured by the Thalmor, who are more or less just Nazis. Wizard Nazis.
Well, I'll try.
They want to... I'm pretty sure you might be able to loot a key off of one of the guards or something. You might be able to find a key somewhere.
Maybe I'll come back for them.
Or they're... Oh, those things. I knew there was a way to let them out. Those levers. Kind of just hanging out in there still, I guess. got to get out of here. I've got to get out of here.
Then do it. I opened the door.
Exactly.
What are you looking at?
Not you, apparently.
Lock
Fuck
him
you.
back in. Oh, they're alive? Yeah, it gives you the option to talk.
Leave me alone.
I thought they were dead. Why are they fucking... That's annoying. They should escape. A lot of the time, Skyrim will make them escape. In other similar situations, like in the Thalmor Embassy, there's a dude who you can help escape, and then if you join the Thieves Guild later, you'll meet him. And he'll be like, yo, thanks for saving me, or like, yo, fuck you for... If you don't save him, he just won't show up, but you can also extort money from him and then let him go. And if you do that, he'll be like, you're a fucking asshole. I don't want you in my guild. He's not the one.
Oh, I died.
I'll see you burn.
That's ominous. Who's there? You know that one Vanguard lady? Her boss was just saying to her, you still need to remove the bloodstain from the incident.
Oof.
Discuss that somewhere else, you know. This place is full. There is customers everywhere. And I'm pretty sure they all heard that.
Maybe they're not trying to hide it.
They're trying to intimidate him so that nobody else acts up.
Yeah. Maybe they're just allowed to be so fucking shite that...
They are the only inn in town. And the only tavern. But nobody wants to piss off the only supplier of alcohol in town.
That's... yeah. Yeah.
I've also got a mod that adds unique book covers to all the books, and I like that.
Nope. Thank you.
The Empire is also very open about wanting to like go after the Thalmor after they deal with the Stormcloaks. If the Stormcloaks just said, hey, we'll help you fight the Thalmor, the problem is solved. You get to worship Talos again after you beat them. And Talos is also probably an Imperial dude who pretended to be a Nord in order to get like support from them. Or he was like 3 dudes who collectively ascended to be a god.
Come on, Lydia. Let's fuck him. Let's get him up on him. Let's get him. Yeah, that's right. Fuck you. He's wearing gloves that do not protect him at all. What is the point?
Fashion.
You're useless. Fuck you.
Got what you deserve. In the main quest, you get to infiltrate one of their bases.
Yeah.
And something cool is that if you're a high elf, like all the Thalmor are, you can actually just like walk through their base if you have one of their outfits.
That's cool.
Yeah, like there's one section you have to get in through other means because you're like snuck in through a party. But if one of the items you smuggled into the party is their outfits, you can walk through a section that otherwise would be the hardest part of the level. If you try and like talk to anyone though, there's a chance you'll be recognized unless you have high speechcraft skill, because they'll be like, "Yo, you don't work here." This is what you're looking for. Like the Empire does allow stuff like this. The reason the Thalmor allowed in Skyrim is because of the Empire. The Empire lost a war to them. So, like the Stormcloaks have their reasons for their grievances. It's just they're racist about it.
Yeah.
And also, like I said before, Skyrim cannot produce enough food to support its current population. Back in the day it could, when it had much less people, but under the Empire, when they had like much more food, the population grew past what it could self-sustain. So if the Stormcloaks win, a lot of people are going to starve, and that's best avoided.
So everyone sucks in this game.
Pretty much, like that one meme I sent you, where they're all fascists.
Yeah.
More or less. The least fascist ones are the Greybeards, the dudes who teach you how to use dragon shouts.
Yeah, they
But
seemed pretty alright.
They're kind of fucked up, because, like, they don't really talk about it, but some of the lore talks about it. They will fucking kill anyone who tries to use the voice without their permission. Because the voice used to be something that almost all Nords could use, until Jurgen Windcaller was like, "You guys are using this wrong," and he just fucking killed everyone who used the way of the voice. Step 101. The Greybeards also try and push you to like not get involved in the dragon war that is literally ending the world.
You know what this is going to make me do?
What?
Have to redo the entire thing, because I didn't save.
Damn.
I'm going to do that as soon as I free all the prisoners this time.
I get into the habit of quick saving a lot. It's oh my goodness, kitten. Oh my goodness. Hey, you can't come cuddle me and then try and bite me. Little fucker.
Yeah. My
I always
kitten.
call my cat like the crown prince of hell, even though that doesn't make any sense. She's just a little demon. Or like Beelzebub, commander of hell's armies. Various demonic things.
Yeah, fuck stealth, my dude.
Understandable.
If I swing first...
You swing first and swing harder.
Swing first, bitch. Oh. You can't. Sometimes. You know.
One thing I don't like, though, that I wish the game would change, like, it doesn't adapt that much to if the Empire wins. Windhelm is still pretty racist and still forces the Dark Elves to live in the Grey Quarter and forces the Argonians to live on the docks. And, like, the Jarl who is... before he becomes Jarl, before the Imperial victory, he's actually a pretty chill dude. He'll be like, "Yo, all of the local guards are ignoring hate crimes against the Dark Elves, and I'm an old fucking man. I can't do shit. But I'll give you a bunch of gold if you find out." So it seems like he's a very anti-racist dude. But then when he becomes Jarl, he's like, "Oh, we can't do too much progression too fast. There'll be backlash if we let the Dark Elves move out of the Grey Quarter." It's like, bro, deal with the backlash then. You don't get a delayed progress because it would upset the oppressors. And that applies to real life as well. And it also isn't that lore friendly because the Empire is very... if they're anything, they're anti-racist. And they also don't like slavery.
Yo.
Which is, you know, Big dub.
Big dub, yeah.
I don't think they like slavery in Skyrim too much either, but in like Morrowind is big on slavery, and that's where the Dark Elves are from.
Yo.
Morrowind was the only place in Tamriel that was allowed to keep having slavery because the Empire didn't conquer them like they conquered the rest of Tamriel. Morrowind was still part of the Empire, but the Empire didn't
One
conquer
moment,
them.
home dog. I've gotta. Not you.
Yep.
Keep talking.
Okay, 10. I was gonna try and bring. I have a laptop cooling pad now, but it wouldn't fit in my laptop bag, and I didn't want to put it in my backpack with my water. Meow. Meow. Tell me what the dog is. Oh yes. Oh yeah, Morrowind. The reason the Empire couldn't conquer it is because they have they had 3 god emperors. Well, one of them was a lady. 2 of them were dudes. And they were powered by the heart of a dead god. And one of them also realized they were a fictional character, and they were the most powerful one because they're pretty much lucid dreaming. Like, Elder Scrolls has a lot of fourth wall breaking stuff. It's just a lot more subtle than Deadpool turning to the camera and saying something silly.
Yeah.
And not that I don't like that.
I do like that.
Yeah, I like that as well. I think it's interesting world building to sort of imply that people are aware, certain people are aware it's fictional.
Yeah. I think that might be kind of a thing a little bit in after the end.
That's cool.
I mean, Joy kind of has to be aware.
Yeah. Within Elder Scrolls, there's a couple things that can happen. You can either...
Oh, there you go.
You can either zero sum, which means you stop existing because your brain cannot comprehend its own non-existence, so you just stop. You become a paradox and therefore cease to exist. Or if you're incredibly arrogant and you realize that the world is fake, you can just be like, nah, fuck that. I exist. I am real. Everything else is fake. And that's when you're able to basically lucid dream within the universe. Or there's one more thing that can happen, and it's called Amaranth, and it's basically you become real, you ascend to the next level of reality. But I don't think anybody's achieved that anymore. People have tried them.
One moment, sir. I've got to,
Oh, and these guys might be trying to break the things that hold reality together in order to fucking return to being gods. Because men and elves, there were 2 groups of gods. Ones were called the Daedra, and they didn't help create the universe. They were like, nah, fuck that. We're gonna keep all our power. The other gods did create the universe and became very, very weak, and eventually their children became the elves and the men. Not the Argonians. And the Khajiit, it's a bit unclear. Some people say they're actually a type of elf, but their story claims they were created by one of the Daedra. And I'm more likely to believe their creation story than what other people say about them. Especially in a very fantasy universe where there's a lot of weird stuff.
That's fair. I'm
There's
trying to
also-
imagine someone
Jesus,
just
35
eating. Now, how many things have I gotten my last to eat?
Judy built a lot of protein, constantly running around, swinging an axe. I wish the game had more body cuts.
I'll end your
No, Lydia!
Did she die?
You!
Oh, fuck. Yeah.
Fucking!
Did you save?
You murdered my wife! Yeah, but honestly, I might just let it happen. As horrible as it sounds.
You will get other followers. stairs fairly easily. Although you might not be able to carry all the stuff that she has.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. I don't like that she just died.
There's a lot of lightweight mods you could download that would just do stuff like a companion can't die unless you're the one who hits him. But also that'll still happen sometimes. That's what happened to me. Because I was getting stormed by the Alakir and I was just like blasting fire everywhere. And I didn't notice that Lydia was one of them. She was trying to fight the other ones. I just definitely see.
Okay, Lydia, where the fuck is he?
Go get him, girl.
Don't go get him, girl.
Yeah, the last time we did kill her.
Yeah. I like when she helps me know, like, where shit is. Is it over here?
What are you looking for?
The enemies.
Leave me alone.
Just staring at him. Unless she's going back in her cell.
You guys are losers. Fucking losers, mate. Do I have to kill all these people, or can we leave?
No, you can leave now.
Just through this?
Yeah.
Okay, well, then fuck what I was doing. Hey, dude.
An easier way to do the quest is like if you agree to let his brother help you, he'll bring a bunch of soldiers. Because like I said, the only way to do it non-violently is by,
We need to get to safety.
especially once you get him out, he's not gonna stealth.
Yeah. Come on, dude.
And he's also in rags, so he doesn't have much armor, much health.
Let's get out of here fast as we can. Let's
God,
go,
I want to be
let's
able to give him some armor or something.
Yeah. And it's weird, because a lot of the time you can. There's certain prisoners you can find being transported by the Thalmor, and you can talk to them, and you can share your weapons and armor with them. Bro is just... He's just looking like he's just doing... Yeah, he's just got his fists out. He's got his dukes up. I thought he at least picked up an axe.
Yeah.
If you're a Khajiit, you can actually make an unarmed build viable, with enchantments at least. And it's pretty fun, because you attack really fast. And like, early game, legitimately the best possible weapon at level 1 is Khajiit Claws.
Yo.
Because like, all the early game weapons do less damage than a Khajiit's Claws will.
I didn't completely avoid bloodshed, but
Eventually, Khajiit Claws would get pushed out because there's no
Bro.
perks that level unarmed. But
come
there's
on.
there's enchantments. I think
What
you
are
just
you-
talk to none of these out here.
I cannot thank you enough for rescuing me from this place. I suspect I'd never again see the light of day otherwise. But why would you risk your life for me, a stranger?
He sounds like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Of
Yes,
course,
but-
I should have known. This was all Abelstein's idea, wasn't it? Where is he?
I don't think Austria was
Wise
Norse at all,
decision,
so that doesn't make
but I
much
fear
sense.
he may not be safe there anymore. They'll go looking for me, and Whiterun will be the first place they search. I cannot stay. Not here. Not in Whiterun. It likely won't be safe for Abelstein either. Our best hope now is to fall in with the ranks of the Stormcloaks. But would you do me a favor? Tell my mother to suffer the winter's cold wind, for it bears aloft next summer's seeds. She'll know what it means. I thank you again, friend. You've given me my life back.
Oh, cool. Anyway, see ya. Bye. Where's my horse?
I think you left it pretty far away, didn't you, on the... Or no, did you just leave it out there, or did you leave it on that, like, cliff?
I just left it out here.
Okay.
Oh, there she is.
Nice.
She ran away a little bit. She went to get some wawas. That's what happened. Good.
And the summon
Horsey.
horse spell you can learn doesn't summon a normal horse. Well, sure.
Oh?
I don't know if you'll like it or not. I think it's pretty cool. But you might like normal horses more. It's not Arctic, it's something else.
If
Soul
I were to-
Cairn Horse Skyrim.
If I were to run along this beach this way, like from here, would I find anything cool or should I just go home?
You would find caves, a couple shipwrecks, but I don't know if you'd find anything amazing.
Alright, well. Anything that I'd want to come back for?
Show me where you are on the map. Oh, no, I know where you are. Never mind, because I remember where that mission happens. You're up there. I don't think there's many items at the shoreline up there. There's some good stuff on the northern shore. This is the horse you can summon.
Cool. That's fucking...
Artifact. And you learn the spell in the DLC. The Dawn. I like the Dawn Guard DLC. You can either become a vampire and join the vampires, obviously, or you can become a member of the Dawn Guard and fight the vampires.
It's kind of fast travel.
I always join the Dawn Guard because I like vampires, but fighting vampires is cool too. And the vampires are very cartoonishly evil in the DLC, at least the ones who are the enemies. There's a friendly vampire you get.
Lady, stop walking away.
Please tell me you have news of my son. Is he? You've saved him? I must see him at once. What? After all this, I can't even see him?
Nope.
How do I know you're telling me the truth and not
Sorry,
just what
lady.
I want to hear? For it bears aloft next summer's seeds. That's my boy. So it's true then. For now it's enough to know that he's alive. I can find peace in that. Thank you, dear friend. You've given me back my son. I'd had Eorlund forge this for Thorald. It was to be a present for his return. I suppose he can't have it now. Why don't you take it? We can always make another for the day when this war ends and Thorald can come home. No, nor do I expect to. Would be too dangerous for now. It's enough for me to know that he's out there somewhere and not locked up like some animal in a cage.
Understandable. I'm now very heavy.
That's fair.
I don't know what she just gave me. Is her son here somewhere? What's this?
Honey nut treat.
Thanks.
Her son might be here somewhere, but he might have also already left to join the Stormcloaks. He wasn't even supposed to be there in the first place.
Really?
Oh, no, I don't mean, like, he was supposed to be there for the quest, but, like, just story context, he's not supposed to be there. Because he's a member of the Stormcloaks, and Whiterun tends towards the Imperials. They don't have an official alliance, but they end up joining the Empire in the
Right behind you.
Civil War quest line. And you have to oust your boy Jarl Balgruth.
Sworn to carry
I like
your
Jarl Balgruth.
burdens.
He's definitely the most developed of the Jarls in the game.
It doesn't seem like I can change her outfits anymore. And is
You
that because of a
can.
mod or?
No, you can. You're just not giving her better armor than what she has. If you want her to change it, you have to give her something better than her current gear, and then she'll put it on.
So she likes my sword. The swords I gave her, the big ones.
She'll equip two-handed weapons just because they do more damage, even though for her they do less damage because she's spec'd into one-handed. It's just because the AI sees, oh, higher number means better.
Yo. Steel mace of ice. Oh, I think it's... There we go. Now I can walk. Let's go.
You lead, I'll follow.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Move. Sometimes I'm nice to the children, sometimes I'm mean. You know, you gotta mix it up a little. Nice. Yeah, one moment, sir.
I'm right behind you. I am at your command.
What are alteration, like, spells? Like,
Alteration spells, there's, like, stone flesh, iron flesh, oak flesh, ebony flesh, and those all, if you're playing a mage, they're pretty helpful, especially if you're a mage who doesn't wear armor, because if you cast that, you basically have armor for, like, 60 seconds. And with each level, it gets more powerful. What other alteration spells are there? There's definitely some others. Water walking, that's alteration. And water breathing. And... oh, transmute ore. That one I told you about. Which, it's not very...
how much do I need to buy, like, a house?
In Whiterun, I think it's just 1,000 gold. But then you have to pay a couple more thousand to furnish it. Because if you just buy the house and just the house, it's like empty. But in other, the Whiterun house isn't too great because you can't. Well, it's not the biggest deal. You can only adopt one kid, and if you want a kid and an enchanting table, you're shit out of luck.
Let's get going.
Because the enchanting table takes the place of the kid's bed.
Welcome. You've got small weapon. Finest
It's the
weapons in
cheapest
armor.
house in the game, but I still like it. I get it most of my playthroughs because it's very charming, and Whiterun's a nice town. And during the there's a couple quest lines that will get you houses. Like, I think both Civil War quest lines give you a house? I'm gonna double check. Does finishing the Civil War quest line get you a house, Skyrim?
According to IGN, no. If you finish the Civil War
Good doing
quest and have
business
sided
with
with the Imperials,
I've got
for
your
some
back.
reason you have not started the
I
Blood
know
on the
your
Ice side quest, the Windhelm home can be acquired on your way to becoming Thane.
Okay, so you can get a house in Windhelm for free, but not. I don't think you can get the Solitude house for free. The Solitude is the nicest base game house, but you don't just have the base game. You have the special edition that comes with the DLCs, and the nicest houses you can make are with the Hearthfire DLC, because you can make your own houses. To an extent.
Lead on.
You're not really making your own house. You're just
Most of our
choosing from a
weapons
couple.
were
I just want to have a
crafted by
place where I can
Adriana
put
Vinci.
stuff.
My woman's
Then
an
Breeze
artist.
Home it'll do
She
the job.
is.
It has chests
Looking
and all
to
that.
protect yourself.
Bookshelves.
Or
Whose
some
home?
Damage.
Breeze Home. It's it's not actually somebody's home. Its name is just Breeze Home.
Okay.
Like a wind breeze, not the name Bree.
I don't think I actually like this light armor, because I've been using this stuff, and it's got higher, you know, everything.
It's got higher, but it's heavy armor. It'll make you slower, and it'll make you louder during stealth. It makes stealth harder. And like generally, you do want to choose one or the other so that you can like level up into it and be more protected. You could choose heavy armor if you want to. There's also a perk in the heavy armor tree later on that makes it so that there's no sound difference between heavy armor and light armor.
I'd like that.
Yeah, but then just for now, it would be a bit harder to do stealth.
I've been doing stealth just fine.
That's fair. And yeah, you could spec into heavy armor. And since you've been dying quite a bit, I would recommend.
Next time.
You can buy a soul gem for pretty cheap, an empty soul gem, and then if you fill it, you can use it to put a decent enchantment. Like the same enchantment you have on those robes, you could put on armor instead.
I feel like those gloves just don't go with her outfit. You know?
Understandable.
Wait.
I've got your back. How can I serve you, my thing?
Houses you can get for free, Skyrim. I think there's a couple others.
Here is information from Elder Scrolls fandom.
These are not houses, these are just locations.
so hard to pick what I want to do.
Let's get going then.
Crush, clobber, slash, or slice. We got a
Well,
weapon.
take a look
for
at your
any
current
occasion.
quest logs and see what seems most interesting to you.
I'm gonna go and sell some more things.
Oh, never mind. Breeze Home is 5,000, not just 1,000.
What's like an affordable home where I can just put stuff?
Breeze Home is the cheapest home in the game.
Let me know if you see
Wow.
anything you like.
So I need 5,000?
Yeah, and then if you want more
Everything's for-
storage, you need an extra 1,800, so you would need 6,800 gold. There is a quest that nets you 10k gold.
I've almost got enough.
Well, like, those gemstones don't do you much good. You should probably sell them because they're pretty valuable as well.
What is?
Those, like the amethysts and those other things.
But can I use them for stuff?
No.
I can't.
No. Oh, well, I can craft jewelry with some of it. And gold.
But I can just find jewelry.
Yeah, exactly. Jewelry is not rare, and that's the only thing you can do with gemstones. The best, like, the only... I mean, you can just wear jewelry for aesthetics, of course, but there's also certain perks that make it so that enchantments on jewelry are more effective specifically.
Cool. Cool.
The Ghost Fence is a really cool concept. It's basically, it was built to contain an insane god, and it's made from the souls of, like, everybody. Everyone who dies, they go to the Ghost Fence so that they can help contain the evil god. The god's gone now, so the Ghost Fence isn't donated to anymore, but it's still there. There's still souls trapped in it. And the Dunmer did some other... You know how they talk about Dunmer being refugees? The reason for that is because of... there was a floating island right near a volcano. Or no, it wasn't that close. No, it was close to the volcano. And the god who held up the floating island just vanished. He just disappeared. And the Dunmer tried to use the same magic of the Ghost Fence to hold up the island. They used soul magic. They forcibly tethered people's souls to hold it up. And then those people's families were like, no, I don't want my loved one's afterlife to be holding up a fucking rock. So they helped their souls escape, but that caused the rock to fall, which caused the volcano to erupt, which like ruined most of Morrowind. So now the Dunmer are spreading out through a lot of Tamriel, especially Skyrim, because it's their neighbor. They're also neighbors with Black Marsh, but they really don't get along with the
Just let me
Argonians.
know what trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
Alright.
Because the Dunmer, the main people they enslaved were the Argonians. So understandably, the Argonians are not big into the Dunmer.
So I could sell all the amethysts?
Yeah, all the amethysts, the garnets. You can't do much with you can't do anything with tusks either.
That's kind of depressing. So just like soul gems are important, maybe?
Ingots you can do stuff with.
Eh.
But, yeah, soul gems are fairly important. Especially filled ones. With the petty soul gems, they're really only good. Like, if you do an enchantment with a petty soul gem, it's going to be garbage tier. It's basically going to be useless. You want at least a great soul gem, because it goes great, grander, and then black. And a black soul is from a sentient being. So, like, it's the easiest of the most powerful soul gems to find black souls, because there's, like, people everywhere. Great and grand soul gems just have to be from really powerful trolls or animals. Damn, you cleaned them out. There's an old lady who will buy jewelry, who will buy those right outside of his shop. If she's there, at
Remember, I'll
least.
give you
That old lady who you just helped, actually. She has a little jewelry store. Well, not a store. It's like a booth. Oh yeah, I think she's there. Other. Right ahead. Yeah.
Bits and bob. Take a look.
Oh, she only has 60 gold. That's not helpful. I thought she would have more than that. She gave her a discount.
You take care of yourself.
Yeah, well, you know, I saved her son. I feel like I'm kind of a dick if I, like, you know.
Ask for. To be fair, she's a dick for giving you less than those.
I'm sure you'll find what you're looking
Eh.
for. Welcome to Bellathor's
What were you
General
doing back there? Fucking. What was she doing back there? What the
Lydia?
fuck? Yeah.
Oh yeah. Sometimes she'll just path to go through the other door instead. Happens the most with that shop specifically.
I've literally enough for the house now. I have
Yeah.
5,000.
I don't know how I don't know how much storage you'll have once you first get it though.
As long as I have any.
I'm pretty sure you can also just within a house. I think you can just drop shit on the floor and it'll be fine.
Yes?
Otherwise, it'll despawn in other places. Oh yeah, and true. In Skyrim, there's no limit to what you can put in a single storage container. So you can have like a single barrel and all of your belongings inside it.
That sounds wonderful.
Yeah.
How do I do? Where do I go?
Go up to the Jarl's place. It's not the Jarl. You have to talk to his steward, Proventus Avenici, I think his name is.
Avenici.
Yeah, the Bosmer have, not the Bosmer, the Bretons have French-sounding names like Avenici. Or is that Italian?
Italian.
Things all right?
I feel like, you know, French. I don't know where that would be. Here?
Yeah. Usually he's standing right beside the Jarl's chair. But he might be out on the deck, or... oh yeah, he's right there.
What's up, dude?
The Jarl is, as you can imagine, very splendid. There's a house available right now. Wonderful. Here's the key to your new home.
Thanks.
A pretty good way to make money is just by,
Enjoy your visit to Dragon's
you can get bounty letters either from him or from innkeepers, and that'll net you 500 gold. Which isn't bad.
Where do I find the
Damn,
house?
those great names.
It's close to the entrance. So go towards the entrance. It's one of the buildings that's right next to the blacksmiths. Right in front.
Just going for a swim. Don't mind me.
I'd be a lot warmer and a lot
That
happier.
dude I don't remember his name right now, but he's a lot less annoying in with some mods because he doesn't talk as much. He's not screaming all the time. He's just screaming some of the time.
Yeah, I think it's kind of funny to just stand there and stare at him
What is it?
while he's just yelling.
And it's that house right there.
This one?
Yep. You have the key.
Breeze home. Yo. I have a house.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Excellent.
Nice.
Oh, you do got a chest. Very good.
Oh, now my stomach's alright.
What am I sorry for?
Oh, yeah. Lydia.
I
Bay.
got your back. I am at your command.
Give me that.
Lead on.
Can anybody, like, steal?
No.
Cool.
People can steal objects you drop out in the open, but not in your own home. And that can actually be mildly useful sometimes. Like if you drop something valuable, like an amethyst, in front of some bandits, there's a chance they'll start fighting each other for it. And then, obviously, you can swoop in and kill the victor, and then you have your amethyst back. I don't think it's that likely, though, to happen if they see an amethyst. But it is possible. What were you going to say?
Sorry. No, I'm just...
Nothing to be sorry for.
Is that cool looking on her?
I think it's pretty cool looking.
I don't think it suits her.
It is more meant for a high elf. And they're, like, tall and wiry.
Yeah, she doesn't quite have the stature to
No.
be pulling it off.
The only person shorter than a female Bosmer is a male Bosmer. Not in Skyrim. No matter what in Skyrim, unless you have mods, all the races have the same camera height, which usually isn't too noticeable, but sometimes it annoys me. I fixed it with mods though. But in Morrowind, the camera height depended on the race you played, to the point that as a male wood elf, it was hard to reach items on the top of shelves. It made looting certain things genuinely difficult, and like that, I appreciate that. It really gives you the short experience.
Yeah.
Not that I would know.
Yeah.
It gives
you get to experience what my life's like every day.
Yeah.
What it's like being
having to like hop on a chair in order to grab something off the top of the shelf.
Yeah. I get into just fucking precarious situations. Do I want to sell these? They're 420.
Their
Maybe
enchantment
later.
isn't that good. The only thing they're good for is that in that one quest I mentioned, even though you're not a high elf, if you put on their robes and stay far away from them, they might not notice. Like, there's a couple levels to it. If you're a high elf, you can just walk on through as long as you don't talk to them. If you're a different kind of elf, you stay a reasonable distance away. If you're a human, you gotta stay pretty far away. And if you're a Khajiit or an Argonian, it just doesn't work because you have a fucking tail.
I don't need these keys, do I?
No.
Can I sell them?
No.
So I should just, like, drop them?
Yeah.
Or just hold on to them because I can have a key collection in the game and in real life.
They also don't weigh anything, so it doesn't matter if you have them in your inventory.
I just don't want it to be too messy.
Understandable.
Said
But yeah, Breeze Home is unlocked forever now.
Nice.
But people still can't. Well, guards can come in sometimes if you do something wrong. Like, I'm pretty sure. No, I don't think so. I was gonna say I think you might be able to kill people, as long as it's all in your house. But if you attack someone and run in, that gets you. But no, one time I accidentally hit my husband, and they came in and they killed me.
Rough. Hate that.
So true. You can also turn anyone into a housewife or a house husband. Even like the burliest warrior dude, you can like make them open up a little shop. They'll give you like 100 gold every week. And you'll even like your wife or husband, if like you can travel with your wife or husband if they're a follower, but if you make them stay at home and you come home a lot of the time, they'll give you a meal.
Nice.
And it's pretty funny if you got some fucking massive warrior doing that.
I've got your back. I am sworn.
Shut up! I thought we were on good terms again, Lydia. Stop.
So true. And the size difference is also more dramatic in Morrowind. Like, as a female lord, Lydia would be towering over you instead of just like a little bit taller.
Ooh.
Because the Nords are the tallest race next to the High Elves. They're even taller than orcs. Orcs are just beefier.
Do you want a honey nut treat? Have a honey nut treat. She's a Nord?
Yep.
Have all my Nord mead.
Hell yeah.
Marriage? Lady? Ooh? Ah? Ooh ee? Ooh ah ah? Ting tang? Walla walla bing bang? Just want to give her food. I don't know if she'll ever, like...
Eat it?
Yeah.
No.
Maybe, you know, it could be like I could just eat it in front of her. Here, have some stuff. One over. Yeah, have this.
I mean, I do some stuff like that for role playing. A lot of the time, I imagine conversations in my head between the characters because they're silent most of the time.
Yeah.
Because, like, in reality, if you and Lydia were traveling together, you wouldn't be completely silent other than, like, hey, take my stuff.
Yeah.
We'd have some more conversation.
Well, I feel like she's my waifu. Have some fucking goat cheese. I guess.
Yeah,
know?
you can, like, and at your wedding, people you've met throughout the game will, like, come to your wedding.
Cool. That's cute.
Sometimes, though, like, nobody will come. That's a bit sad.
Oof.
Like, the annoying thing is, even if you do the right quests, I don't think anybody is guaranteed to come. They just all have a chance of coming.
Lead on.
And I feel like if you've done the quest, it should be a guarantee. Like, I'm pretty sure Balgriff can show up to your wedding. Members of your guild will show up to your wedding if you join any of the guilds.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Can't get married until I have a guild then.
That's fair.
I need
I don't know which ones you would like the most. There's the College of Winterhold, which is the Magic Guild. There's the Companions Warrior Guild, and there's the Thieves Guild and Dark Brotherhood, and they're both more stealthy thief guilds. The Dark Brotherhood are assassins, and they also have the best paying quests in the game. But you know, not everyone wants to be an assassin, and they're not like very righteous assassins.
I didn't mean to take like literally all of that, but. You know.
Oh, like one really fucked up thing is like one of it's an optional quest for the Dark Brotherhood.
How is this not mine? It's in my house.
Oh yeah, that always annoyed me too. Yeah, there's a bed that you can't sleep in.
Yeah.
For some reason.
Is it for me to like put my children into when I?
Not might. I don't think so. I'm pretty sure the kids' room goes downstairs. But maybe that's where the kids' room goes. But like you have to pay to get a kids' room. Like right now, you wouldn't be able to adopt a kid, even though you have 2 beds in your house.
It's dumb. Let's look at the character, shall we? Towards the light. Whoa, that's actually kind of... That's kind of cute. I like that, weirdly enough. Anyway. I don't like that. Forgot she can just be Nikki. That's interesting. So I have to wait still to adopt a child.
Huh?
I have to wait still to adopt a child.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate. I was gonna do that immediately.
Oh. Understand. Oops. There she is. Oh, sorry. Yeah, it's very close.
Sorry.
And it's so good to relax on. The other one, my sister gave me an old one, but it was a butt, and I didn't really like it. Even though it was shaped well. And all the ones I could find that were that shape were butts or boobs. But then I found this one, which is pretty similar.
Yeah.
Because like all the other ones, they were like, it would have just been like this part. And that doesn't provide that much wrist support. At least for someone like I got big honking wrists. But this
Hello,
is perfect.
Wolsey.
Provides more support than most mouse pads without being boobs or butt.
Yeah.
And my sister like didn't understand why I wanted a new one. And I was like, because I don't want to bring that places. And one of the parts of a laptop is that you can bring it places.
Nice. It just teleported me to, like, with my horse.
Based.
I didn't know it could do that.
I didn't know either. I don't use horses too much often.
Yeah.
I found another fairly lightweight mod that's called like useful horses, and it makes it so that you can your horse has like there's mobile storage for your horse. It can carry a bunch of stuff for you, and there's also options to stable it in towns.
I guess I'm already on the way to this one. I might as well go this way first.
Where are you going?
Don't know. I just want to check off all the fucking, you know, things, I guess. I feel whenever I'm like just like I have the horse in a canter and I'm riding like this and she's got that one hand back and she, you know, just riding a horse like a normal fucking person, honestly. But I'm just like, that's so fucking, you're so cool. This place a wide berth.
What place?
At least those are skeevers. I don't want to deal with those giant motherfuckers.
You don't have to give it too wide of a berth. Giants are fairly chill. Unless you get really close, they're gonna leave you alone.
I was literally like right by the edge of their camp.
Okay, yeah, then you don't.
Whoa, what's this?
Cool unmarked location. Oh, I think it's a shrine to Talos. If you go up there, you might find a shrine and you can get blessings and cure diseases there.
Oh my god, goldfish. The snack that smiles back.
Yep, there's a shrine. It happens. It happened earlier too.
Ah, I love when my nose does this. Steel plate gauntlets. Ooh.
Oh, steel plate is very good. It's a very solid mid-tier, mid-game armor.
If I give her a steel shield, will she use it?
She may, but she by default has a steel shield, and I think you'd still default to the two-handed weapon.
Stop using the fucking arrows then, dude.
Oh, that she'll just do at range.
Lead on.
Oh.
There's not really I don't think you can take
Cool.
away her bow from her. You can't take away a companion's like base items. They're always gonna have their steel or whatever base armor they have.
not to be horrible and disrespectful to your gods and just steal your offerings for them, but, you know, I'm the Dragonborn and I'm, like, more important than all of you, so...
Talos was a Dragonborn anyways.
Yeah.
You're basically... He's basically you from a past life.
Hell yeah. Well, I don't need to feel bad about that. He'd be
And
like,
he
yeah,
was
homie,
also-
take it.
He was also
Fuck.
a bit of a dickhead. He didn't like elves.
Oh. Well, then he really would not like me taking that. And good. Fuck you. Racist son of a bitch.
Well, like, there's a lot of conflicting information about Talos, and the most likely thing is that he's comprised of 3 people. Like, 3 people ascended to become Talos the god. There was Talos, who was an Imperial man, but that wasn't his real name. There was Hjalti Earlybill Beard, and then there was some mage dude.
What? Oh.
I don't remember the mage dude's name though. And like in the first 2 games, Talos as a god doesn't exist. Talos as a historical figure exists, but then like because of complicated reasons in the second game,